This video is divided into 4 parts. The first part is what is AGNIPATH scheme. On 14th June 2022, the Defence Minister of India and the Chiefs of Indian Army, Navy and Air Force announced the AGNIPATH scheme. It is a new recruitment model for the Indian Armed Forces. In this scheme, 46,000 youngsters from the age 17.5 to 21 years will be inducted to the 3 batches of the armed force. These Agnivees will only serve for 4 years. It includes the training of 6 months. The salary for the Agnivees is 30,000 rupees per month for the first year. They get a 10% hike every year. So their salary for the second year is 30,000. For the third year it's 36,500 and 40,000 rupees for the fourth year. 30% of their salary would be deducted for Seva Nidhi contribution. At the end of the fourth year, the central government will add an equal amount and give the Agniveer a total of 11.77 lakhs at the end. This money is completely tax-free. Totally, the Agniveer will gain 22 lakh rupees at the end. 25% of the candidates will be retained to serve in the army. They also have death and disability compensation from the army. Part 2. Why Agnipath? Every country must constantly modernize their army so that they would be powerful and protected at all times. The thing with Indian Army is that since 2014, the amount spent on modernizing the military are more or less the same as the amount spent for pensions of retired soldiers. So the government had to cut their expenditure somewhere to contribute to buying and developing advanced equipments. But how much is the government going to save by implementing this scheme? The army submitted a rough calculation of how much money they can save on pensions by trimming their manpower. Roughly, by trimming the army by 1,000 jawans, the army can save 11,000 crores. This huge amount can be used to modernize the army. The Agnipath scheme would also decrease the average age of the army from 32 years to 26 years. Part 3. Arguments against and for Agnipath. The main argument against this scheme is if the Agnivees don't get pension after their 4-year tenure, then why would the government focus only on cutting the pensions of army? It should cut the pensions of MPs. A MP who serves for 5 years is entitled to a pension of 20,000 rupees. Some of the super rich celebrities who are MPs get 20 to 30,000 rupees per month. The government should cut down on these costs if they want to save the money. The counter argument for this is cutting the pensions of few MPs is not going to save as much as cutting the pensions of lakhs of jawans. The other argument is what will these Agnivees do after the 4 years? They won't be able to compete in other industries. The counter argument for this is if the Agniveer wants to create their own business, they already have 11.77 lakhs to start one. If the Agniveer goes in search of employment, the military teaches them more than to just exercise and to hold a gun. There are other technical units in the military. For example, a radar technician in the military can find a job in airline industry. They just need a little reskilling to adapt to another industry. Part 4. Conclusion. The government has announced to recruit about 46,000 Agnivees this year. The recruitment is divided into 2 parts, in which 25,000 Agnivees have been recruited in the first half of December, and the remaining Agnivees will be recruited by the first half of February 2023. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel.